It's January 4th, 2025. It is 11 o'clock in the morning, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius, and I'm going for a walk. It's very windy out. What you're seeing down there is dirt blowing up from the farmlands. It's been a few days since I did one of these little walk videos. One of the reasons is because of that wind. It's been so cold and windy. I can deal with the cold, but wind. I woke up yesterday, I was gonna, look, my hangy's hanging over the side. I was gonna get up tomorrow. Yesterday, tomorrow. What's the difference? I was gonna get up yesterday morning, and I woke up and I pulled out my phone, and the first thing I saw on the phone it said blustery, and then I went back to sleep. But it's not only been the weather. Also, it's been the holidays. It was Christmas. It was New Year's. The schedules are all different. Everything's different. Hey, if you're looking for your glasses, they're hidden inside this signpost over here by the Helen Hills Chapel. So good luck finding those. Exercise caution. People working above. Paradise Pond is still empty. The road is completely blocked by construction. And this building has grown a lot since I last stood here with my back to this tree. I wonder what it's gonna be. Look at that nice curved piece of wood there at the end. Zoom in. Zoom in. Can you hear the wind blowing through the trees? Icicles hanging down from the dirt. In my last video, I was going to the mailbox to drop off a bunch of envelopes with CDs in them. The Gentle Hen album, our new album, The Wrong Record. And guess what? Got home a few days later and all those packages were in my mailbox with postage due on them. For months I've been mailing out CDs, first class in those little envelopes, $2.04. Apparently I've been getting away with something because the real price is media mail, $4.63, or first class, between $4 and $6. So I had to bring all the packages that I had started as first class, $2.04, bring them to the mailbox, bring them to the post office, and hold up the line while the clerk went through each one of them and added on more postage. Man, this wind is brutal. For those of you who don't live in an area that gets snow, this is a box that holds sand, which you can put on the stairs, sidewalk, the road where the car gets stuck. I'm walking backwards because the wind is so strong. I'm kind of leaning on it. That Home Depot barrel just blew down the road. What am I doing out here? There's water pouring out of the construction zone. That's a heck of a crack. I think that machine broke it. A dog-worn tennis ball. They used to call it the wind chill factor. Now they say feels like. Does that say something about different generations? I don't know. But when they used to say the wind chill factor, I was really little. We drove past a big brick building a lot, and it had a lot of icicles hanging off the side of it. And I thought that was the wind chill factory. Look at this. Christmas decorations. I'm in there. One thing I like about rhododendrons is they stay green all winter. They don't care. They're not scared. Couch. Sofa? When you go for a walk and you leave a spot and then you return to that same spot, it means in some way you've made a loop. It might not be a perfect circle, like a hula hoop that's fallen on the floor. It might be a long, long loop, and then, a long, long line, and then a turnaround and a long line back, like a packaging rubber band that's fallen to the floor. Still a loop. Or it might be a weaving, crazy, loopy figure eight on top of itself, shaped like a plate of spaghetti that's fallen on the floor. But no matter what, at some point during that loop, you're gonna end up walking in a way in which you're facing directly into the wind. That's where I am right now, at the end of my loop, walking west, slightly northwest, and the wind barreling down the road like a freight train, right into my face. Like a freight train. You know when you get hit by a freight train? It's like that, but wind. Why am I suddenly... I almost went into a John Mulaney voice there for a second. Well, lots of times the end of the walk ends up this direction, into the wind. This street is notoriously windy. And when I say notoriously, I mean to people who live on it, they know that it's windy. So right now it's blowing in my face, but I'm buckled down, shoulders forward, marching against all odds to make it home. It's 32 degrees, it's not that cold out, I know. But with the wind chill factory working overtime, it's a lot colder than that. Thus the hood. I didn't wear my green, I have a green thing that I could loop over my neck. A loop. Like a hair tie that's fallen to the floor. All right. This wind is making me loopy. Okay, thanks.